Page 88.
88.
Page 88.
Right, page 88 in your activity book. Bees.
In activity book.
Yeah. Now, the homework I didn't give you, but I was going to give you, was this. You know, in your book, you have these two pictures, don't you? Yes? You have this picture 2 times, correct?
Yes.
Yep. So the homework, which is something you can do anytime, is to change this picture. So your picture should be this one, but it's a mistake in the books. It should be this picture here. So if you could just maybe draw a jar of honey and a bee, you don't worry about the thing in the back, on a piece of paper, and cut it out and stick it over this one. Stick it over here, all right? And then that'll make that correct, all right? So just, if that's something you could do, maybe if you want in your own time, is just to cover that with a piece of paper, stick a piece of paper over there and draw honey, a bee, and a little square. Okay, right, let's start. Bees, match, find the picture and write. So first we have to match words. Make the comb. Find the picture, which is over here. Here you can see a bee making the comb, and that is number 1. So number 1 goes into the box. Right. There's another little trick I've come up with for teaching online, because I'm getting, well, not with this class. This class is really good, but sometimes there's a problem with students shouting their nickname, you know, and sometimes they shout their nickname many times because they want to answer, rah, 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 and it's a little bit annoying. So I've got an idea of who would like to speak on a microphone. Who would like to answer questions? Right, say your nickname now. Huh?
Pakin.
Right, Pakin is 1. Nano is 2. Anyone else?
Pancake.
Pancake. Pufai.
Best.
Best. Marty, of course. I write Marty because we know Marty's always answers. Anyone else? Any more? I have. Who's the first one?
Pakin.
Pakin. I can't read my own writing because I write it so fast. Pakin, Nano, Pancake, Pufai, Best, Marty. Anyone else would like to speak on a microphone? Or try to answer? Tara, yeah, there's another one. Tara, anyone else? I know some of you, maybe you don't have a mic. Who's that? Idea. Yeah, Idea. I know some of you maybe have problems, microphone or internet or whatever, but I just want a list of who can or who would like to, who wants to answer on. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's enough. 8. Any more? Anyone else?
Teacher, I think have more.
Yeah, who? I don't know what I don't want your I think have more. I want nicknames. All right. So that's it. 8 students. Right. So you don't have to.
Teacher,
Yes.
how about Shogun?
Well, if he doesn't say his name, you know, I'm asking who. And if he doesn't say Shogun, then yeah, I think Shogun too, but it's up to him. Shogun, are you there?
No.
No, he's not there. All right. So it's right. So number 2, packing. What is it?
Number 2, clean the hive.
Clean the hive. Right. That's what I'm doing. Clean the hive. Well done. So you can, yeah, draw a line, yeah, or something in your book, and then clean the hive. You find the picture, which is this one here of the bee with the broom sweeping the floor. So then you write clean the hive under the picture and a number 2 in the box. I don't have the numbers in the boxes, but you know, number 2. Yeah. Right. So, Nano, 3.
Make honey.
Make honey. Sounds good to me. So again, you just match, then, whoops, then you find the picture, and that's the picture that I would like you to put in, the one that you don't have. So change that picture, and you have here, make honey. All right, a bee standing next to, showing, he looks very happy to show, look, I made this. I made the jar of honey. And that's number 3 in the box. Next was pancake. Pancake number 4.
Lay eggs.
Lay eggs, right. See, we don't need students to shout out their nicknames because I already know you want to answer. Right, lay eggs. All right, there we go. So quite easy, isn't it? Really? There's a picture of the eggs, lay eggs. Okay, and number 4 in the box. Then we move on to Pufai. Is it Pufai next? Pufai? Number
Yes.
5? Pufai, number 5.
Collect food.
Collect food. Great. Right. Collect food from the flowers, isn't it? Collect food. There we are, collecting food from the flowers because they can't go to Big C because they don't have any money, so they have to go they have to go to the flowers to get food. Right. My paper fall down. And number 5 in the box. So there we go. Quite clear and simple. Just if you could change that picture, that would make it correct. Ah! What have we got here? I already got all the answers there. Oh, I've already put the answers in. Damn. It's not what I want. Oh dear. Right, so I'll keep that closed. I don't want students just copying, do I? You know me. So we now move on to the next exercise below. Yeah. 2. Complete the sentences. I'll keep it closed for the moment. Closed for the moment. So we're okay. We're on this one. You can see my camera. We're on this exercise here, where you can see there are 8 sentences in the comb with missing words. So we are now on to best, number 1.
The queen is the biggest bee in the colony.
Correct. The queen is the biggest bee in the colony. Number 2 is Marty.
The queen is the only bee that lays eggs.
Correct. Number 3, we
Okay.
have Tara. Tara is number 3. Why are you saying your nickname? Tara's number 3.
Workers give food to the queen.
Workers give food to the queen. Excellent. And number 4 is idea. Idea. No idea. Idea's gone. Right. Who else would like to answer a question? Shogun, I see you there now. Shogun, what's number 4? No, he's not speaking. Right. We go back to packing. Packing. Number 4.
Worker clean the hive.
Workers clean the hive. Good. Now we go to Nano. Number 5. Nano, number 5.
Worker collect food from flowers.
Correct. Workers collect food from flowers. Now it's Pancake, isn't it? Or is it Nano? Wait. Nano, isn't it? Who answered number 5?
Nano.
Nano. Right, so Pancake's number 6. Pancake?
Workers make honey.
Workers make honey. Yes, they do. 7 is Pufai.
Drones have very big eyes.
Drones have very big eyes. Yes, they do. And number 8 is Best.
Drones don't work.
Drones don't work. See how easy that goes? It's better than having students shouting out their names. If I don't have your name and you would like to answer questions, say in the microphone and I will add your name to the list. It is really up to you. But I think this way makes the class move a lot smoother. So there we go. There we go. You can check your answers there. Don't worry about the word test. Again, I will explain that later. Right, I'll move on to this. This is something that, yeah, again, I would give you the work. It's like what Marty did with the last unit. She made herself the worksheet and did it. I would have, if it was in school, I'd give you everyone a worksheet of this, and you draw, color bees and write about the bees, but I'm not going to give you that. So if you like, if you want, you can make your own. You can draw some pictures, some of the cartoon pictures from the books about the bees, and then write some sentences about the bees. If you want, make a worksheet about bees, and you can post the worksheet onto the group line. But please, please, please check your own writing in the books. You have the books where you can check all your writing. Yeah, it's all here, isn't it? Especially here. You can check yourself that what you write is correct, or ask somebody, your mum or your dad or somebody, to check for you, because it's really, really difficult for me to check people's writing from a photo in line. It's really difficult. Some of your writing is not easy to read. You don't use a pen, you use a light grey pencil. So it's very, very hard. It gives me a headache. So check your writing yourself if you do this before you send to me, okay? because it's too difficult to check everybody's writing from a picture, a photo online. Right, so that's if you want. You don't have to do that. It's up to you. Now move on to this one, lesson 12. This is just about the phonics, the phonetic sound. This is a phonetic symbol. You don't have to worry about that. It's a sound like ER, IR, UR, faster, faster. So we have bigger than, smaller than. So these are opposites, big and small. Sister, and with the brother. Stronger, okay, and weaker, opposites. Faster, well, would have been the opposite of slower. We don't have slowness. And brother again. So let's listen.
Listening 3.13. Listen and say the chant.
Dance if you want.
I'm bigger than my sister, but smaller than my mom. I'm faster than my brother, especially when we run. I'm stronger than my cousin, but weaker than my dad. I'm faster than my brother, especially when I'm bad.
Right, I wonder if this is Shogun here in this picture, eh? Doing something bad. Right, so idea, read line 1. No.
I'm bigger than my sister.
I'm bigger than my sister. Tara, line 2.
But smaller than my mom.
Good. Marty, 3.
I'm faster than my brother.
Right, Best. Go on, Best. What's this one? Line 4.
Especially when we run.
Very good, very good. Well done. You said that word correctly. It's a word that you're not used to so much. Especially, it's a word that means for sure. Yeah, that means I can run faster than my brother for sure when we run. Especially. Good. Well done. Pufai, next line.
I'm stronger than my cousin.
Good. Pancake, next.
But weaker than my dad.
Good. Nano.
I'm faster than my brother.
Good. And Pack-in. Last one.
When I bad.
Again, Pack-in.
Especially when I bad.
Can you say the word special? Special. Say special.
Special.
Right. Now, no. Just say special. Now say especially. Especially when I'm bad. Go on.
Especially when I bad.
That's it. Well done. Well done. It's like that comes from special, doesn't it? Especially. Good. Well done. Right. As you can see, I'm moving fairly fast because what I'm doing is I'm finishing the unit. So I'm going to prepare the unit test for you over the weekend, and then you can do the unit test when it's ready. So activity book now. Bum, bum, bum. So show what you know. It's a little revision page here, isn't it? Right. I'm sure most of you know all this because you're clever students. Right, this time we'll start with best. What is under the mouse? What's this one here?
It's the kangaroo.
It's a kangaroo, right? So you can write, everyone can write kangaroo on their line. Be careful with the spelling. Then we go on to Marty. What's this funny white dog with a big nose?
It's a polar bear.
It's a polar bear. Polar bear or an ice bear. Some people call them ice bear. Polar bear. Oi, what's this? Cheerful looking creature. Tara, what's this one?
Is a tortoise.
It's a tortoise. Well done. Be very careful with that one. Some people say turtle. It's not a turtle, it's a tortoise. Be careful with the spelling because it's a bit of a tricky word, this one, isn't it, for spelling? Tortoise. Next we have idea under tortoise.
Is the elephant.
It's an elephant, right? Again, be careful with spelling of elephant. That's another one that's a little bit tricky because of the PH, which makes the F sound. So these two are a little bit tricky with spelling. Even bear's a little bit tricky, isn't it? So we'll just be careful about spellings. Right, let's go. Ooh, this funny looking creature here. Packing, what's this thing?
Is a camel. Teacher, I hear the children one answer.
All right, I'll add Shogun to the list. Right, I know he does want to answer. I know he does, because he's a good student. Yeah, it's a funny looking camel, isn't it? But yeah, that's a camel. Right, Shogun, what's this one?
The hippo.
Hippo, right. There we go. There's Shogun. Hippo for Shogun. Right, let's go up here next to the mouse. This one with a big mouth. What is that? Where are we now? Nano.
Is frog.
It's the frog. Next to the frog, Pancake.
Is a swan.
It is a swan. It does look a little bit like a duck, doesn't it? But it is a swan. And Poofy. Last
It's
one.
a spider.
It's Incy Wincy Spider. Right. So that, and then of course, the word search, you can do that in your own time, can't you? You can do that in your own time where you circle or you just color the letters of the words to make the words. All right. This is also good for spelling, isn't it? How to spell words. So that's something you can finish, I would say, in your own time, really. No. I think this was a mistake in the book. So I crossed out younger and write older, cross out older and write younger, change them, I think. So maybe you do that in your book. Cross out the word younger, write older, cross out older and write younger. You will see why when we do the activity. Right. It says read and write. So if you look at the picture, there's Molly, Archie, Finn and Jasmine. Let's start with Pancake. Can you just read number 1?
I'm taller than Molly, but I'm shorter than Finn. Who am I?
Right, and I would like Pufai to answer.
I am Archie.
I am Archie. Very good. Or I'm Archie. I just wrote Archie. But yes, you can write I'm Archie, which is even better than my answer. A clever class. Who am I? I'm Archie. Here we can see Archie is taller than Molly, but he's shorter than Finn. All right. Good. Let's have now Best. Can you read number 2?
It's faster than the snail, but it's slower than the mouse. What is it?
Right. And Marty, you can answer this one.
It's faster than
Marty, what's the
It's-
answer?
it's the tortoise.
Yeah, it's another one. It's a bit confusing with the picture, I think, isn't it?
Sorry, teacher.
No, I understand that. I understand that. It's a tortoise, but you know, if you look at the picture, the tortoise is the fastest, isn't it? Because he's the first, if they was running a race. But
Teacher, I think the snail and tortoise is same slower.
yeah, I think the picture of this one's a bit confusing. But what animal is faster than a snail but slower than a mouse? Faster than a snail, slower than a mouse would be the tortoise. So yeah. Right. Number 3. First we want Tara, read number 3.
Is older than the Eiffel Tower, but is younger than the Leaning Tower of Pisa.
Pisa, like pizza. It's older than the Eiffel Tower, but it's younger than the Leaning Tower of Pisa. Right, we have dates over here, don't we? 1858, 1350 and 1889, and that's why I changed this. What is it? Idea. What's the answer? Idea's gone again. Pack in. No, Shogun. Shogun, what is it? Shogun's gone again. Pack in. What is it?
F. Big Ben.
It's Big Ben, isn't it? Big Ben. Big Ben over there. And if you look at this, you can see why I changed this. It's older than the Eiffel Tower. Big Ben is just a little bit older than the Eiffel Tower, not younger. But it's younger than the Tower of Pisa. Yeah, because the Tower of Pisa is much older, isn't it? So that's why I changed those adjectives. Right. Nano, read number 4, please.
Is longer than the snake, but is shorter than the shark.
Right. It's longer than the snake, but it's shorter than the shark. I don't know if you can see that clearly, but you have your books anyway. So, Pancake, what is it?
It's a dolphin.
It's the dolphin, isn't it? It's a dolphin. It's a dolphin. I did only write one word, but if you write, I'm Archie, that would be even better. Or it's the tortoise, it's Big Ben, no the, and it's a dolphin. Yeah, very good. Well done, everyone. Right, so with all that, we have now managed to finish Unit 8. I'm losing my voice. Unit 8. Right, we did all that. We did that. We did that. We did that. That was just extra. It's not in your books. So we've done everything in Unit 8, really. Like I said, this one you can do if you like. If you want to do something, I know Marty likes to do things like this, and it's good. It's good. And if you do and you send it and it's good, I'll make sure that you get good points for students' work, okay? But you don't have to do it. It's really, really up to you. Now, unit test. This is why I wrote test on some of the pages, because I'm going to do a quick review of showing you what could help you for the test, for the unit test, okay? I'm sure some of you don't need any help, but if you write test on the first page in the class book of the Unit 8, test there, because here, it's white and it's got wings and it can fly. What is it? It's a swan. So it could be any of these animals, and there'll be questions something like this, okay? So you have to know the animals, how to spell them, yeah? All right. So that there'll be 1 or 2 questions about that. This you don't need, okay? Not for the test. Just going through it quickly. This you don't need for the test. I'm not using it for the test. This, yes, very important, as always. This page important for the test because it's showing, isn't it, the comparative sentences. It's bigger than the elephant. He's faster than Coco. So for sure, there's going to be some questions from this. So this page is always important. This page is important for unit tests and big tests. Final tests. Also, same lesson, isn't it? Lesson 4. This page, because again, it's still showing. That's why we had this circled with a color pencil. It's showing the comparative, faster than, bigger than, comparative. There will be some questions about this. And also this part down here, the spelling. The spelling's important, isn't it? Hotter with a double T. Hungrier, we changed the Y to I before.
Teacher, may I go to the toilet, please?
Of course you may, yes. Sadder with a double D. Thirstier, thirsty ends with a Y, change the Y to I before ER. So again, important to know for your test that you know how to spell the words, the adjectives, comparatives. Again, this one, test, superlative, the biggest, the hungriest, biggest, smallest, fastest, thirstiest, the happiest. Same spelling rules, double letter sometimes, or Y changes to I. But this time we add EST, not ER. Okay. Same here. These all help you for the tests. Yeah, remember we did this. The Nile is the longest river. The Amazon is longer than the Mississippi. Then we did tall. The camel is taller than the hippo, but the elephant is the tallest. Then we had some more animals. Old. The kangaroo is older than the panda, but the tortoise is the oldest. So again, this page is a good help for of what you need to know for the test. Maybe especially down here, because here you have all of it. You have comparatives and superlatives together. This page you don't need, all right? Not in your test. I don't expect you to remember this story, and you don't have the worksheet to go with this, so you don't need that. You don't have this, you don't need that. The quiz, no, not in your test. I'm not going to ask you any of these questions in the test because you don't have to remember that. That was more just for fun. This will be part of the test. This will be part of the test. I've got test up here. Question words or question phrases. What, where, how many, how long, how tall. So something like this, you know, you might see something like this and you have to choose the correct question word or question phrase, yeah? So there'll be some questions from this, all right? So that's important. This one, no, I don't expect you to remember things about the aardvark, puffin or Tasmanian devil. Song, no, not in a test, no. But this, bees, yes, some questions on bees, all right? So make sure you remember these words: beehive, queen, worker, comb, honey and drone. Okay, that goes together with this page test, because you have to just remember some things. Yeah, not everything. You don't have to remember how many bees there are or whatever. Just remember bees, live in a beehive, queen, biggest bee, lays eggs, worker, collects food from flowers, makes the honey. Drones, bigger eyes, don't work. All right, so no. That is why I put the word test here, yeah? Because these ones here, these ones that we just did today, you have to know. The queen is the biggest bee in the colony. The queen is the only bee that lays eggs. Workers give food to the queen. Workers clean the hive. Workers collect the food from flowers. Workers make honey. Drones have very big eyes. Drones don't work. So really, if you remember this, then you'll be okay for the test. I think about bees, yeah? And also remember that they live in a beehive. And this one, as I said, up to you. If you'd like to do, you can do. There are lots, not for the test. There are lots of pictures you can use, yeah? You can use these kind of pictures here. They look funny. Or these ones here, the drone on an armchair, you could draw maybe, if you like. Yeah. Or here. The worker bees kicking the drones out. Or this one here. With a little apron and a dustpan and a broom or a brush cleaning. Okay, students? Wow, that was quick today, wasn't it? I covered quite a lot today. So, as you know, I recorded this. Did I record it? I better have recorded it. Don't say I forgot to record again. No, I recorded it. So it will be on YouTube. So if you can't remember, watch the YouTube videos again and you'll see what you need to know for the coming test. Okay? Any questions for me?
No.
No?
No.
Have a nice weekend, everyone. I will send the test when I have it ready. Bye-bye.
Thank you,
Bye-bye.
teacher.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Thank you, teacher.